Are you interested in investing in the stock market, but aren't sure how to get started? Investing in the stock market can feel overwhelming and intimidating. There's a ton of unfamiliar jargon, talk of financial statements, and it can feel like a secret club you haven't been invited to. But here's the truth. Investing isn't as complicated as it seems, and you absolutely can do it, even if you're starting from zero. Over the next 6 minutes, I'll walk you through simple, actionable steps to get started. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to begin your investing journey. Let's get started. At its core, investing is simply using your money to buy assets, like stocks, so it can grow in value over time. When you buy a stock, you're buying a tiny piece of a company. If the company does well, your piece becomes more valuable. It's that simple. The key is to think of investing as a long-term game. You're not trying to get rich overnight, you're building wealth over time. Before you even open an account, ask yourself, why am I investing? Is it to save for retirement, a house, or maybe just to build wealth for the future? Knowing your goal will help you decide how much risk you're comfortable with, which investments to choose, and where to hold your investments, such as a 401k/RRSP, a TFSA, or an unregistered account. For example, if you're looking to build wealth over, say, 20 years, in theory, you can afford to take more risk up front because you have time to make up any potential losses. If investing for something more short-term, it's probably better to choose more reliable investments. Once you know your goals, it's time to set up your investment account. To invest, you'll need a brokerage account. This is where you will be able to buy and sell stocks. The collection of stocks that you own is known as your investment portfolio. Some beginner-friendly platforms are Robinhood, Fidelity, Vanguard, etc. And for Canadians, I would highly recommend checking out Wealthsimple as they have low fees. But most major banks also offer the option of opening an investment account. If you're feeling worried about choosing the wrong stocks or deciding what your risk level should be, you can choose the option of having a professional manage your investments for you. Just know you will likely be paying more in fees with this option. To buy your first investment, simply log into your chosen platform, search for the name of the company, index, or ETF you're interested in buying, select the investment, and then enter the number of shares or amount of money you'd like to invest, assuming your platform offers fractional buying, and then submit your order. It's that simple. Here's the exciting part. You don't need a lot of money to get started. Seriously, even $50 or $100 is enough to begin. Start small and build confidence as you learn. To keep it simple, consider investing in something called an index fund. These are collections of stocks that track the overall market, like the S&P 500. They're a great option for beginners because they spread your money across several companies, diversifying your portfolio and reducing your risk. You can find index funds that have stocks of top-performing companies within different industries like automotive, energy, and tech, as well as top companies within different countries like the US, Canada, or even broader markets like Asia and Europe. By investing in index funds or similar funds like ETFs, exchange-traded funds, you can diversify with a single investment and help reduce your risk with market fluctuations. The secret to successful investing? Consistency. You don't need to time the market or check your account every day. Instead, set up automatic contributions to your brokerage account. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it helps smooth out the ups and downs of the market over time. So while you might miss out on buying some stock at a great discount with this strategy, you're also less likely to buy stocks right before their value drops. Here's an important reminder. The stock market goes up and down. There will be days, weeks, or even months when your account balance drops. That's totally normal. Remember, you're in this for the long haul. Historically, the stock market has grown over time, so don't let short-term fluctuations scare you. Something I always keep in mind is a quote from Warren Buffett. He said, "Be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful." When most people see the stock market fluctuations, they tend to do the opposite of what he has suggested and end up losing money. One of the most important lessons to learn in investing is not to let your emotions affect your decisions. The best investors are always learning. You don't need to know everything to get started, but over time, you'll want to understand things like different types of stocks, diversification, and how to read basic financial reports in order to make better informed decisions. A couple of great beginner books are The Little Book of Common Sense Investing by John Bogle, Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And that's it. Investing doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't need to be an expert to start. With a little planning and consistency, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial success. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more beginner-friendly financial tips. And let me know in the comments, what's your first investing goal? I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and remember, you've got this.